So our first topic this week is going to be converting ranges in Excel to tables. We're starting by looking at our familiar weather data here, but very quickly we'll be moving on to more realistic and larger data sets so you can really see the power of converting ranges to tables. So first of all, what is a table? In Excel, a table is an enabled range of data. And what I mean by enabled is it enables a lot of the functions that we've used so far. It really quickly and easily enables sorting, it enables filtering, and as we'll see, it allows us to easily add data to our table and have that new data incorporated into any functions or plots that we've chosen to apply to our data already. And so, especially if you're working with a spreadsheet that you're going to be continually updating and adding data to, converting your range to a table is going to give you so much more ability to keep your data up to date and also take advantage of a lot of the tools that we've seen in Excel so far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just very quickly going to show you the how of converting ranges to tables, and then I'm going to give you some assignments working with other data sets like our US household expenditures data set that you've used before, and that will really enable you to see the power of using tables in Excel. So let's just start with converting this range to a table. So here we are with our weather data, and we're actually inserting a table into our spreadsheet. And so this is very much like putting a plot into our spreadsheet. And so this will be found in the Insert toolbar here. And it's right under Insert, and we can go ahead and we can add that table in. You can see that we can do this via Control-T, a keyboard shortcut, and so that's what I'm going to do. And all you need to do is you need to make sure that you're clicked within the range of your data, and then you can use Control-T, and we get this pop-up asking us, do we want to create a table from this range, and is this the correct range? Excel's really good at picking out that full range of data that we probably want to have as a table, and it's almost always going to be able to do this perfectly as long as you keep your rows and columns of data together. You'll notice also that Excel is asking us if our table has headers, and this is very important because we're going to be using these headers, and if so, if we do have headers in our data, then that's going to enable some other really nice features of tables that we'll see in a moment. So we're going to say, okay, yes, we have headers in this spreadsheet, and yes, this is the data that we want to use. We click OK, and we now have a formatted table. You can see here in the upper right, we can change our color scheme if we like. Maybe I'll go with that light green, I sort of like that. And we have some other options here. Yes, we have a header row. We have our rows banded, and so that's alternating colors. It's really nice to see. It helps us distinguish one record from another. We can bold our first column. I mentioned that I like to do that with column headers, and maybe that would be a good thing to do with our index as well. And we have our filter button enabled. And what that is, we've seen this before. Automatically, all of our columns now have this filter button that we've seen, where we get this pull-down menu where we can sort based on values of the table or of the column, or we can filter based on values of that column as well. And so we've used all of this before. And so maybe we want to sort by lowest to highest daily low temperature. Our coldest month in terms of daily low temperature is January. Our warmest month is July. As usual, if we want to undo that sort, we can go right back to our index and sort smallest to largest. So these sort and filter options that are now in this table, we were just doing a whole bunch of practice with them. You're familiar with them. We shouldn't spend a whole lot of time on it. So this is the key information you need right now. The best way for you to find out why we want to convert our ranges to tables and what we can do with it is for you to do a few exercises. And so I'm going to open up the opportunity for you to do that, and then I'll be back with a recap to help you interpret some of the power of using tables in Excel.